Hello and welcome, and thank you so much, and especially for your patience. If you went on to the other one that I had there, and I just didn't have the link for us. So welcome, 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 and hi everyone.
Hello.
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 Hi.
We haven't seen you for a little while, Alison, and you either, Peter. What have you guys been up to the last, I don't know, few weeks before Christmas?
Ladies first.
I've just, right now, I'm going to stay on as long as I can. I've got a migraine that is not getting any better.
Oh, no.
So, struggling with that.
I'm sorry.
That's
I hope
never-
that goes
that's
away
never
soon.
good.
We've had it for a while.
Yeah, those are
I know.
awful.
So, but yeah, going to
You
get,
get them?
yeah, but it's worse now. For whatever reason, I don't know. Well, no, Paula reminded me I fell. And that
Oh,
when I hit my head, I didn't even put it together. But
No.
anyways,
wow.
I'm going to be getting a new booth. And I just spent the most money at one estate sale that I've ever spent before. So I have to make a video for that haul. But Abby, I don't know how to put up my camera on the tripod, and even Ephraim looked at it. I think I'm missing a piece of something somewhere.
Do you need me to come back and see you?
Well, we can meet somewhere and do it.
Okay.
I'm really, I don't, he couldn't figure it out either. And he's a camera tech guy.
Has
Well,
it
when I
got the
show
right?
you, you're gonna go, boop, that was so easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it might be
Easy.
the mounting bracket. It just needs if it's a smaller mounting bracket, they're easy. They're cheap to pick up.
So anyways, I did take my camera to do a video, and I was going to do it in time lapse because of being standing in my booth to set everything up. But like I said, I didn't have the tripod to be able to do it, and whatever. You know, it's technology. I'm just struggling with technology, people.
I can relate.
What, Alison, are you saying that is this for DJI that you're looking
Yeah,
to
I love
set
it.
up?
It's super,
Yes.
super fun and easy and everything.
Yeah.
But I don't, to put it on the stick and to put it on the adapter that Abby and I ordered, it's just not, like Ephraim couldn't figure out how the connections went to do what I wanted it to do.
Got it.
I'll
Yeah,
call
yeah,
you. I'll call you, or we can talk on the phone after this live, and I'll help you.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do a FaceTime.
Okay.
I hope your migraine, how long have you had it for, Alison?
About a month.
Every day?
Every day. And
dude.
today is one of the worst days. But my face is
dude.
always pink. She gave me new medications to try to knock it out. And like my face is swollen and pink. Like I don't even have to wear makeup, and I've got pink face.
Got it.
It hurts. And my teeth are starting to hurt, and my ears hurt, my nose hurts. So
Oh my God, it sounds awful.
yeah, enough complaining from me. Peter, I want to hear what you've been up to.
Reading and just trying to have a complete reset of everything, really, which I am 2 weeks away from completing. So yeah, pretty much. I was having struggles with not depression, but depression related things. So I referred myself to counseling for like 6 weeks. So I've got like 2 weeks left of that, but that's helping. And I've also been reading up about different things, which I've found really enjoyable. I've been reading up about Buddhism, and minimalism, and just trying to incorporate some of those things. And I think some of the advice that I've gained from reading up on those things will be very relevant to tonight's topics.
Yeah, nice. Sounds good. Guys, I've just typed in our first question that we are going to be talking about today. So I'll see if this comes across. See if it's got there. Banners. Let's see if we can get that.
Hello to Jennifer.
All right. Okay, guys. What videos have you created so far in 2026? And we want to hear from you as well watching. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Joshua. Hey, Debbie Sue. Hey, everyone. So what videos have you been creating so far in 2026?
Go with it, Karen.
Go with it. Okay, I have created 0 videos in 2026. This weekend, I am recording a video. I have been camping, though. That's what I was doing. I was camping.
Oh.
So I think the last video I put out was something like Christmas Eve or something like that, the day before we went away, or Christmas morning, maybe. Terrible time for probably anyone watching YouTube. So, yeah, I've put out 0, but I have one ready to record this weekend. What about you, Paula? Over to you.
Well, before I tell about mine, I have a new friend, and this new friend has also met Allison. Welshman Forever. Is anyone else friends or acquainted with Welshman Forever?
No,
He's
no,
a
no.
delightful man, very, very nice. And he has been doing food shorts and snow shorts. If you want to see some good food, check out Welshman Forever, but it will make you hungry, so be prepared.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? That's the problem
It's a
about the
problem.
cooking one.
It is a problem, yes.
Yeah,
And for
yeah.
me, I have been focusing mainly on my 30 days of exercise accountability because my exercise teacher at the senior center is out until next Wednesday. And our friend, our friend at Busy After 60, I just blanked out on her name. Busy
Roxanne?
After 60.
Brenda,
Thank
Brenda.
you. I wanted to call her Janet because I don't know why. Brenda, I'm so sorry. Brenda suggested that I make recordings to keep myself accountable. And she might have been kidding a little bit, but I just took it and went with it. So I'm doing walks with my dog on our farm, and I got some 10-pound dumbbells inspired by our wonderful Rhonda. And my videos have been mostly about that. And after next Wednesday, I'll move on to something else.
Great.
Yes.
Nice.
And
What
thank
about you?
everybody for the great support in that too.
Nice one. And what about you, Evie?
I have decided that I'm going to learn to watercolor at the age of 62. So I started that. It's been about like 10 days ago, I guess. And I've been doing a daily paint for my videos.
Okay. And this is on your
Susan will
main
love
channel?
that.
Yeah.
Pardon me? What'd you
Is
say,
that in your-
Karen?
Is that on your main channel that you'll be
Mm-hmm.
putting
Yeah,
that?
I've just messed up the algorithm again.
Me
It's
too.
It's probably unmess-upable at this stage, isn't it?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, I have to make the videos that I want to make, not
You do.
so much what I think somebody wants to watch because I guess wrong anyway. So I've got February 21st will be a year the channel's been up, and I have probably 340 videos on there in less than a year. So, I mean, I've been busy, so I'm liking what I'm doing. I just keep finding new interests. But, you know, being on YouTube, I feel like I learned more who I am, more about myself. So it's just branched off into these other things. So even if my channel doesn't go anywhere, it's a win-win for me.
Yeah. Yeah. So how did it go with your big, did you do Vlogmas every single day in December or just up to Christmas?
I did it 24 days.
24 days.
Wow.
And how did you find that? Apart from full on, I guess.
I got really tired of it around day 12. And then that lasted about 3 days. I tried not to let it show. But then I picked back up again the closer it got to Christmas. But I noticed that the closer we got to Christmas, people got busier and or got tired of it at the same time. So I think next year I want to do something that lasts a week or 10 days and kind of maybe do it like, you know,
Right.
the week before Christmas when everybody is like full of holiday spirit, and they're not in their last week
I think
before in crunch time.
Do the 12 days of Christmas instead of like a whole Vlogmas, you know? Like
Yeah.
that way it's just 12 days and you have kind of a title.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Rhonda.
Hey, Rhonda.
Hey,
She's in the
Rhonda.
chat.
Yes,
Hi,
and
Rhonda.
she's gonna try and join if she can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and when she can.
Good.
All right. What about you? What about you, Alison? What about what have you posted this year?
I did that one of Evie showing me how to make my videos. And I did learn the editing part. I understand a lot more of that. Now it's the technical that I'm having a hard time with the camera again. But that's not the camera's fault. It's super easy to use, super easy. And I'm going to be doing a whole thing about, I'm going to be moving booths hopefully within the next few weeks and getting a bigger booth, like double the size.
Yep.
So I'll be doing videos of me moving from one space to another and kind of retagging everything and how the business goes, like, because people don't realize how intense the work is. Because it's not just like I get to go shopping and slap a price tag on it. I have to research each and every one and then merchandising it to make sure your booth looks good, that kind of thing.
And also just telling Rhonda that we can fit her. So no one needs to step out. I think we're allowed up to 10 people, including me. So we've got plenty of room. Plenty of room at the inn for you, Rhonda.
Come on in, Rhonda.
Paula's saying
So, but-
she's having connecting issues.
Okay, we'll just look. I'll look for her to come back in when she's
Okay.
sort of popping back in. But also, are you like doing research when you're actually at the estate sales as well?
I do as much as I do a little bit as I can, and I'm getting better about like just taking a screenshot. Like if I find something, doing a screenshot of it, so I don't have to come home and redo it. Because I would look it up online and start research a little bit, and then I'd come home and I'd have to redo it, like look it up again.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to streamline things a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. And you've had lots of success with selling lots of stuff. That's why you need a bigger booth.
Yeah, this last 2 months were my high months ever. So it was definitely worth it. And she's giving me hours now so I can pay for my booth.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. What about you, Peter? What have you made in 2026? Videos?
So far, I have one recorded. I just need to edit it. And that is all about how Buddhism is helping me get through some of my mental struggles that I've been going through, and how it is going to be helping me as a content creator moving forward, the lessons that I'm learning. So yeah, it's going to be a good video.
Nice one. Nice.
I just need to nail in the editing, but I made a point to make sure that I'm not recording, editing, and uploading in one day. So I've got it recorded, and I'm setting myself a full day for editing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
We just it just needs to be doable, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Like, exactly. We don't need to achieve it all in one day.
No.
Right.
No. What about you, Dawn? What have you been? You've been posting a good amount, and you've been busy and keeping us all up to date. How many videos have you posted in 2026?
Oh my God.
I know. Is it daily, nearly daily for you?
Nearly. I go like a couple days. According to my studio information, it says I only post 4 days a week, but I think I post more than that. I think I post more like 5 or 6 days a week. But it says that on average I post 4 days a week. So oh, there you are. Hi, Rhonda.
Hey, Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda.
Hello.
Hi,
And
Rhonda.
so, Dawn, how many subs have you got now? What are you on?
Is anybody else with the internet connection, or is it just on my end?
I think
Mine
mine's
seems
fine.
okay.
I think mine is okay.
It is freezing up on my end.
Who's Death Sabowskilly?
I don't know. I've been trying to kind of like, I don't know how to.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Death Slob Killer 60.
This comment is on a guest destination. Only your guest can delete the comment or ban the user. So are you guys able to have a little look to see
I'm trying.
if they're on your one? Death Slob Kill Person. Honestly, I don't think there's anything that we're saying that's going to be up your alleyway. So you probably just want to move on, because truly, I think you're just wasting your time today. So Jennifer's asking, are those long form posts 4 times a week your videos? Yeah, you post videos about 4 times a week, Dawn, would you say?
Yeah, pretty much. I feel like I post a lot, but I'm not putting out the quality that I want right now. I need to work on better quality. I want to do more, like, you notice Catherine, she went a different direction. She's doing more outdoors videos and stuff, less talking, more scenery. I want to do that kind of stuff.
Vlog. Hey, she vlogs,
Yeah. Yeah, and I that's what I like to watch. So I want to work on that. Mine are basically talking head videos. You know, I'm talking about different things, just giving my opinion. And I kind of want to get away from that. I want to do more like, daily vlogs, because like I said, that's what I like to watch. So
yes. So have you ever done vlogs on your
that's
channel?
the goal.
Have you done that style yet, that vlog style on your channel at all?
I've done a few, and they're a lot of work, a lot more filming, setting up your camera and editing. There's a lot involved, for sure. And I don't think people realize.
Yeah, I mean,
talk and then just
like,
upload it, and that's it.
Yeah. And so meeting Catherine, so going back to Jennifer's question as well briefly, but yeah, definitely Catherine was saying that it just takes her so much editing, and she's like always trying to sort of improve her workflow, but just the amount of time, like, they're lovely to watch, but they do take a long time to put together, don't they? And create a story and knit the whole thing together. You've got the beginning, the middle, the end, or whatever, I guess.
Right.
How many subscribers are you on now? How many? What's your subbies? Yeah.
Oh, God, I think 22, something over 22.
Girl, are you doing like 1K a week or 2K a week or something, like your growth?
Yeah, and it's still, most of the growth is still from that viral video. That it's still growing. It went viral like at 100,000, right? It said it was viral. That was in November. And here we are, January, and it's up to 380,000. Wow. So it's still getting views. So I'm just very fortunate. And it's basically just off of that one video, which was just dumb luck.
Yeah.
All it takes is one video.
So grateful for that one video. That's it. And that's what I tell everybody, because, I have a lot of friends that are content creators, and I tell them the same thing. All it takes is one video. And you never know which video, so be prepared.
That's it.
Would have chosen to go viral, but it did.
And Jennifer does that vlog style too, and she's just saying it does take a long time. Yeah. And what do you mean? Tell me what you mean by the quality. Just for like those of us who like don't have that problem yet. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, not that I'm saying I don't have a problem with. I've put out plenty of like lower quality videos, you know what I mean, that I've now privatized or something. But when you get up into the bigger numbers, and you're posting 4 times a week, because I'm sort of on about 1 a week or whatever. But tell us about that, like, signpost the way for us a little bit, like, what do you mean by quality?
I just want to do more aesthetic, more better camera angles. I want to have, a tripod. I don't even have a tripod anymore. My tripod broke. I just want to get more, I want it to be more visually pleasing. I want to have lighting and all that stuff. I don't have anything. I just use my crappy Samsung phone. I do have a camera and I'm learning how to use it, but I use that more for B-roll because it takes a lot more work to film with the camera. So I want to work on that. I just want to get better because I didn't expect to grow as fast as I did. So I'm just learning. And now I feel more pressured into getting better. It's like to hold on to people's attention. I didn't expect that to happen. I thought it would be a slower growth. And I feel like if I don't produce more or better, that I'm going to lose the growth that I recently got. So yeah, I feel,
Yeah. But you know what though? It's interesting because I heard Colin and Samir were saying recently that they always feel pressure to get better and better and everything. But it's an interesting one because it's like you're living proof that people, want to watch you and they want to hear your opinions. You know what I mean? Like no one's judging any of that. Like whether, like no one's judging that. Can they see you've got some sideways light or something or whatever, or you're using your phone or whatever. So it's interesting. It's interesting to hear your view on that because your growth is just like going so healthily, because people are liking what you're doing, and then imagine if you go to blogs and people are like, oh, we just really wanted to hear from you. So that's a fun problem to have.
It is.
I think also when you're going to a vlog style video, it may feel easier to get nice camera angles and different bits of B-roll because you're out and about. So hopefully that process will feel like come easier.
I hope.
Yeah. Nice one.
Do any of you guys have help making videos at all?
No.
Do you mean like people editing or something like that, or any kind of help?
Well,
No.
do you have anybody help you with filming, editing, any of that? Or are you totally on your own? You do all of it by yourself?
Totally alone.
Yep, alone.
Well, most of the people that I've talked to that are doing better or more successful, they all have help. I've been talking to people. They always say, "Oh no, you need people to do this and that." And it's like I do it all.
The one thing that struck me is when we went to vidIQ and
VidCon.
Sorry, yeah, VidCon. The one speaker said the best thing they did, husband and wife, was they didn't hire somebody to do the editing. They didn't hire somebody to do the filming. They hired somebody to do things around the house so they could spend the time. No, they were real serious about it though.
No, I get that. Absolutely. That would be amazing. I love that idea. I don't know why I never thought of that.
Because
it was your little pinky girl, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
What's her name? We know who you're talking about. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's Hope Scope.
Yes. Hope Scope.
Her and her husband, that was the first person they hired, was somebody to help with their child and their running their household, because they both wanted to learn the techniques. They wanted to learn the cameras. They wanted to know all the angles. And the best way for them to do that was give them more time.
And if you're doing this because you want to be monetized and you want to make money at it, you have to treat it like a job, not just as a secondhand thing. After I got time, after I do all my housework and my errands and Uber, and then maybe I'll give a few minutes a day to this. It doesn't work like that. We need to be able to devote more time, but it's not like I'm making a ton of money and I can afford to hire help right now. So I have to do it all. But I was told that from several people that are doing much better than I am, that you need to devote more time to it. It is your job, even if it's not paying right now, if that's the hope. you have to devote time to it like you would any job if you were an intern or whatever, and that just makes sense.
I've gotten to the point, Karen, I'm selling myself at my store as I'm running around the store helping people all weekend and during the week. I'm like, as soon as I have one opportunity to say, I have a YouTube channel, I jump in there and I'm like, you two would make great YouTube stars. So if my friends are out there, I don't know what their names are, their screen names. They go by Thelma and Louise. They came through the store.
Cute,
And
funny.
we had a long talk. And then when I told them what I was doing, they were like, we really should do that. We really should do that. So I would love to see them start.
So I have a question. How long do each of you spend making a video from top to bottom? Like, I mean, daily is probably going to have to be less than if it's weekly, but I think I spend a long time making videos when I'm doing it every day. I think my minimum is 3 hours a day, and it's more like 5 hours a day is how long I'm spending on YouTube.
Yeah, mine, I'd say 2. And I'm not putting a video out every day.
Yeah.
It's just trying to work things out.
Well, you were talking about the vlogging being hard. With this watercolor painting I'm doing, I've got the camera going through the entire thing, which can be stressful. Today was the first time I talked through the entire thing. I didn't do a voiceover. I actually did it like live on there. And that took less time than recording for an hour or an hour and a half and then trimming it down to 15 minutes and then doing a voiceover. It's very time consuming.
Right.
Hey, Dr. Ninja.
I would say I'm at something like easily probably up around the 20 hours of
For one video.
Yep.
Really?
Definitely.
See, that's a lot of time.
That's a lot of time, man. That's a lot of time.
That's why your videos look much better than mine.
No, that's not true. It doesn't matter like how much time you put in, like just definitely that's just the way it is for me. Just like researching it, writing up the bullet points. I'll always spend 2 hours like filming it, and then I've got too much to wade through, and then I'm in Premiere Pro editing it. Then I'm going and finding the B-roll, and then I am doing the thumbnail after that, and then I'm like doing like trying to just I quickly will do all the detail-y uploady bits. But absolutely 15 hours easily. Honestly, more like 20 hours most of mine. But I'm trying to make these little podcasty ones. Sometimes I've got my next one's just going to be a podcasty one. I'm just talking to camera, and so that will be. I've done the research on that and written up a lot of bullet points, but I'm not going to be putting B-roll in that. That'll just be a listenable sort of one. So yeah, that's kind of my relief from not doing the editing. But I definitely find the ones where I put in some edit and some visual, I do get more views on that because I'm trying to cut my time down as well so that I don't have too long videos. I'm trying to get more efficient with like cutting the video down more, like killing more darlings, as Stephen King says. Because otherwise, yeah. What about the rest of you guys? How many hours? What about you, Rhonda? What videos have you created so far in 2026? And how, back to Eddie's question, how many hours do you spend woe to go on making a video and uploading it?
I spend about an hour.
Same with me.
I actually maybe beforehand, kind of get the idea, make some bullet points, and then I might meditate on it for a couple of days. And then I just sit down and hit record and just do it.
Yeah.
And, the one I made one this morning, no edits in it at all.
Wow.
I mean, it just, but I put out the first week of January about how resolutions don't work. And then I did a live Wednesday night that was, I don't know, it was so fun. We had so much fun in that live. But I had a video, of course, not viral like Dawn's or some of the others, but for me, I had a mini video go viral it got like, I don't know, in like 3 days, it had 3,000 views and I had 55 subscribers and just, but it was the week between Christmas and New Year's. And I think a lot of it was the click-through rate was like almost 9%.
Wow.
I think
Very good.
it was the title because it's over and then all that's left is loneliness. And it was about dealing with the letdown after Christmas, you know.
Yes.
You know, it did really, really well. It's still getting views, like 80 views today, I think.
Nice.
That's wonderful, Linda.
It's almost at 4,000. Well, for me, to do that, it was a week Monday. So, I mean, it's kind of like already tapered off. But for me, that was like the little mini viral video. So I got a little taste of what that's like.
That's
has
awesome.
155 comments. So
wow.
Yeah.
That's good interaction.
And I've got several emails because people are really struggling with loneliness. Really is a hot topic. So the video I made today, I took one of the bullet points out of that and did a condensed video about emotional loneliness.
I think that's a brilliant idea. Taking one of a comment from a previous video, making a video about that topic.
Yeah, and that came up a lot in the comments about how people feel like they're around a lot of people, but they still feel lonely, and that's the emotional loneliness. Yeah,
I could be in a mall and still feel like I'm.
Like,
you know, it's like.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's loneliness has increased by, I did the stats in this, I forgot the percentage, like it was below 10% and it's at 22 to 25% now after 2020.
Yeah.
Wow. So sad.
Yeah. Yeah. There's some shocking statistics around some of that stuff, but I've got that video. I did it. I put it in my editor thing and it didn't need any edits. I just did the transition at the front and the back, put my logo stuff on it. And I like to post on Saturdays because a lot of my viewers are real active on Saturdays starting about 10 o'clock. And so I get really good out of the chute stuff.
Yeah.
Those are the things but I do not spend, when I went on vacation, I did a series of 4 kind of Vlogmas type videos, and the hours it takes to put those together is just
right.
I know, and you know what? You always have to compare these lower effort videos, right? The ones that you don't, wrestle with and, like, I don't know, even overwork, you know what I mean? Like sometimes the longer you put into something, it almost can come across like you've overworked it and overwrought it. And you know what I mean? It's as opposed to just the fresh vibe one, you know what I mean? So I might try some of those. I might try some of the, just a bit more like just, I don't know, just have fun with it and keep experimenting.
Right. And I didn't get very good views on those.
On your Vlogmasy ones.
Nope. And I did the Christmas ones and I had a couple of those that did fair, but that's kind of out of even though I kept it in my niche, they were still a little different. And, there were some of those that were more vloggy style, but
I'm following with Dr. Ninja. I have really started to look at me, of all people who knows nothing about technology, that analytics from my viewers, like right around there, to see where they lose their interest. And then I go back and look at that video as to what I was saying at that time. Like, where did I lose them?
Yeah.
And then the time of day, like when are they on? Like you said, I've started looking at little things that I never ever took into account because then I changed the name of one of the videos. I think the whole Vlogmas thing wasn't, the algorithm was like X-naying that one.
Yeah, I think
Because so many people said whenever they put Vlogmas
Yeah.
in, their videos weren't getting hit.
Yeah, you get too many people at one time following a certain trend, and it's too easy to get lost in the shuffle.
Right.
So I'm just trying to put this little banner up. Are we okay? Moving on to our next question. Is anyone changing up the direction of your channel this year?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, tell us about that. Peter, start with you.
I'm going to be talking a lot more about minimalism and spirituality. But after listening to Donna, I feel like I may also try and incorporate some vlog style videos into that. So yeah, it's going to be a different niche to what I'm used to, but also maybe a different video style that I'm used to. Like I'm like Donna, I'm used to the talking head videos, but I know I can do more than that. Like the video that you liked, Karen, where I did the conversation with myself. Different like angles for things. I've got so many ideas now.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And Dawn, you said you're going to be doing some more vlogs style.
Yeah,
experiment.
that's what I like to watch. But like I said, I need to get better at filming and editing. So I need to work on those things, and it's going to take me time, but I want to get better at it. So I've been watching other people, the people that I watch, the really big channels, they don't even do a lot of talking. It's just mainly aesthetics. They show outdoors where they're at, and they just film it so beautifully. It draws you in that they don't even need to do a lot of talking, but honestly, I think those are harder.
With the vlogs, it helps when you've got the right music as well to go in the background.
Yeah, and I mean, are those people like?
Yeah.
Have they got like? Are they living quite a luxurious kind of, like sort of aspirational sort of lifestyle, or is it like regular people where they're not talking very much, they're just showing, video?
I see a lot of videos where they'll start off with the person just making a coffee or making breakfast, and then it'll be like a day in the life. So yeah, I enjoy those types of videos.
Last year I had seen, was somebody that works for YouTube was saying that what's become popular on YouTube, because YouTube is fickle and it changes a lot, but are these like more people are watching YouTube than regular channels, and they're turning to YouTube for entertainment. So they love watching videos that are kind of like a series. Like they stop at some point, but then the next video picks up where they left off in the last video. And people like watching, and that those type of videos seem to be doing very well. And so I'd like to learn how to do that.
Darren Strauss calls that episodic
series
viewing.
videos, I guess they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
And one thing that
I want to learn more about that.
The one thing I picked up when we went to Vid Summit was not to commit yourself like, I'm going to make a 10-part series. But
right.
You can make a series without committing to it. And that way nobody's expecting anything from you, but they'll see the trend of what your topic is building on each video. But some of the bakers that For example, they went from long videos to short videos, and they used to do like a series with flour, different types of flour. And then, they would do a whole series like that, but now they don't set themselves up for that. They still do it, but they can throw in other videos and come back to it without making the audience expect something from you. That makes sense.
Yeah, and is that
Yeah.
that kind of like that binging thing too?
Okay.
Like, like where they just say make it, I don't know. Yeah. The
Yeah.
series thing, like just make it all kind of, but then people, they are talking a lot about the series thing at the moment.
I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
possible to make, like Alison said, make a series without tying yourself to a certain amount of episodes. Like, just create the series and don't say how many episodes it's going to be, because you
Yeah.
might not know at that time.
Exactly. Yeah, but that's just the style that you're going to film in. Wherever
Yeah.
you left off, pick up from that last video. Yeah. So I'm going to try it. I'd like to do that because, like I said, I need to start doing something a little different, something new, and I like learning new things. So I think this might be fun. Who knows where it'll go, but I'm going to give it a try.
Yeah.
I certainly can't just keep doing talking head videos.
Why
And,
not?
well, people tune in. I have different audience members. Some people watch me for healthy stuff, because I talked about, being a carnivore and that kind of stuff. And then other people tuned in that are watching me because I'm unretired and financial advice. And they tuned in for that. So when I talk about one thing but not the other, they tune out. So they're watching me for specific things. And I don't want it to be that way. I don't want to be about one specific thing. It's my channel is basically supposed to be about my journey as an older woman, everything that affects me as an older person, my health, working, my finances, my family dynamics. I want to share all of that. And so I need an audience that wants to watch that. They don't want to watch me do just one thing.
Yeah. I think that's spot on, actually. Yeah. Just really, just like you're not doing like I quite like your little rants. If I see that you're having a bit of a rant, like, I don't know, that might be once a week or once every couple of weeks, whatever, I go, oh yeah, I just feel like hearing some argy-bargy, from you.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Yeah. I think that's good. So people just know that you've got kind of 5 areas, or I don't know, what are they called? Pillars? Is that the word?
Yeah, pillars.
I think to add on to what Karen was saying as well, is there's a saying which is very fitting that says, don't just do what you love, but love what you do. So create the videos that you enjoy making, no matter what type of videos they are, and your audience will see how much you're enjoying that, and they will be there for that.
I think playlists
Good
are
advice.
important.
Yeah. Do you guys do that?
I have started.
Do you make playlists?
I do. And that way, if someone is not interested in going to Walmart, but they're interested in going to a state park, I probably have 12 to 15 different playlists that I pop the stuff on. And I kind of think of that as like a little series thing. If somebody is only interested in one small part of my life, hopefully they will go, well, maybe I'll try another type of her video. It just takes a lot of time. I'm coming up on 1 year, and I really hoped I would have gotten a little further than I am. But I have to remember that I still get up every morning and go, what am I going to make a video about? And it's not now what, it's like, what am I going to paint to make my video about? And so I think that the playlist is very important. I mean, I know Karen went back through some of her videos and decided to completely private them rather than leave them on a different playlist. But I think you're going in a different direction than I am anyway, right, Karen?
Yeah, totally right. Yeah. I did a. Do you guys ever what do you call it? Do like a little bit of a spring clean of your playlist?
Yes.
I did that the other day, and I felt quite good about doing it because it felt like doing some housekeeping. So I felt, you know what I mean? Just update it, you know, all of that.
You mean like you privated videos? You took videos off that were?
Oh no, just kind of think like because I think that I'd spread some of my, I ticked too many playlists. I thought, you know what I mean, for some of my videos. So I had 96 in one or whatever. And I thought, oh, that's just garbage. You know what I mean? Like that's not. I'm just gonna like. I just did a bit of spring cleaning. It was just felt
Yeah,
good.
that's a good idea. That is.
Yeah, just to go back and even if you got 2025 or whatever, just go, oh, I don't know. It's still, yes, Vid Summit 2025 videos, but I don't know. I just thought I personally wanted to go from a bigger, vaguer number to a slightly more truer, you know what I mean? I had smaller number of playlists. So I quite liked doing that. That felt quite like decluttering a little bit. What about anyone else? Has anyone else taken a bit of a different direction this year?
I've noticed quite a few channels doing like they read a Reddit article from the past and then they will read it out loud and give their opinion, and then other people leave their opinions in it. You know, I listen to them when I'm trying to go to sleep because like they're really goofy, you know, like a bride does this, this, and this. Do you think I'm being really ridiculous? People like post their questions on Reddit and they tell the story behind it and then they give updates. I've seen more and more and more and more people doing this.
Reading Reddit posts and reacting to Reddit posts.
Yes.
I can imagine people doing that with National Enquirer.
Yeah, like the one was a bride told everybody that she was expecting. The sister wrote in and the sister said, am I being catty that I don't want my sister to use my house for her wedding venue because she asked everybody to give a gift of a minimum of $150 per person if they're planning on attending my wedding. And like she went on and on with this whole list. And she's like, and I'm having a baby in 7 months and I don't want her to use my house. Am I being ridiculous?
It sounds like a Jerry Springer show.
Yeah,
it does.
That was an update, you know, and then the person reads the update to the Reddit list. It's interesting. Some of them are very funny. The one person I have got addicted to is Snarky in the Suburbs. She is very, very, very funny. People write to her like, Dear Abby.
I'm going to look at that.
Snarky in the Suburbs. I actually
guys, this could be second channel, third channel ideas for some of us.
Yeah, I got her audiobook and it was hysterical.
I would like to do something different in the new year. I don't know that I will because it would be a really big change on my channel or for my channel. I usually keep everything pretty light. You know, I'm decluttering, which is light, or I'm trying to get fit, which is light, or such as that, taking Rambo on walks. I would like to do something on living with regret. I don't know that I will be able to make that shift. It might feel too unsafe for me emotionally. But I would like to do
for me then.
I'd be interested in it.
Thank you. I would like to do at least 2 videos on living with regret. And I would also like to do a video, like a message to younger women about not wasting my ideas, basically. And Dr. Ninja Turtle will love this. Stop wasting all your money, save for retirement. Because I wasted so much money in my younger years shopping for things that I didn't need. And most of those things are gone now. They've been donated, given away. So all that money gone, and now the stuff is gone. And I would like to give that message to younger women. I don't know if anybody would pay attention, but it's something that I would like to do. So I'm going to ponder on that.
If this will pay attention.
How do you guys view your channels? Do you feel you're educational or entertaining or inspirational? Because you're supposed to be one of those three.
Educational. I've got educational. How to or whatever the
Inspirational.
category is.
I'm
Or maybe I've got people on blogs. I don't know. Maybe I've got
I don't like
educational.
to box myself in, so I would say a mix of each of those.
That's the best one. They say if you can be all three, that's golden.
But are we talking about ticking the category inside YouTube when we're uploading a video, or what your channel is, what category your channel is in? I don't know.
Or like
Is that
what
what
niche?
Yes. Are we talking
I don't
about
know.
that?
I just remember when I first started doing this, and I was listening to somebody. It was somebody that does YouTube, and they were saying that the goal on YouTube is to be either educational, inspirational, or entertaining. But if you can be all three, you're golden. And so most people come on with something like that in mind. They're like, okay, I have something to teach. I'm going to teach people this, or they want to entertain you or inspire you. But occasionally, you come across channels that are all three.
Jennifer, I think you've touched like on all three, because you're extremely creative, which draws people to want to see what your video is like. And then when you've been going through your diagnosis and your treatments, it's been so educational, but yet the video is still so beautiful. And then
inspirational.
Your messages are always so uplifting that it makes people want to just hear what your message is for the day.
Right.
Didn't know that there was a category to pick. You guys know what I mean, eh? Like, is it when you upload a video, you can like when you scroll down.
People, blogs, films, and stuff.
Yeah.
I always just click vlogging, I think.
Yeah, I think I clicked that one.
Yeah.
It could be broken down a little bit more than what they have.
I know.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Do you know what, Paula? The other thing I think too, Paula, is those videos are really popular on YouTube. Like at our age, looking back, and just sort of like advice I would give my younger self. And also, I think it would be really nice for you to, like, with your background as well, but even just who you are, like you manage people, you have got so, like great, amazing social skills. I think you're a people person, but I think it would be really nice to hear that side from you, because I think that you lean into looking after everyone and, bringing people together and building your community. But it'll be really, really nice to hear just what's on your heart as well, and your mind. Share from your wisdom and experience. Do it.
Thank you. I will ponder strongly on it.
Ponder strongly.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you guys look in the studio where it tells you what your demographics are, who watches you, what age group, and all that stuff?
Yeah.
I think that would help if you know you have younger women, you would appeal to that group. I think that would be awesome.
I do not. I have mostly people my age, so that's why I was just telling Susan in the chat, Artfully Becoming, I could do the videos, and even if no one watches, I will have gotten the message off my chest anyway. So it could be therapeutic. It could be therapeutic for me, even if nobody watches.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay, Jennifer's asking where the category is. So when we're uploading the video.
I was looking for my phone to see if I could find it on the app.
Right.
I don't think it's on the app.
No, I think you have to be in the video to upload it.
Do you mean on the desktop, do you mean?
Well, you can be on your phone, but where you're picking it.
If you go into your YouTube studio and then click on any of your videos and go to the little icon that looks like a pen, it says details, and then you scroll all the way down.
But she's asking about the app. Is it on the app?
Yeah, it should be, because if it's the YouTube Studio app, then it should be in there. If you go down just past where you have where you would put in all your tags and things like that. There's a thing that says category, and it's like a drop down menu where you can just. There's so many different options.
I'm just having a nosy at the moment in YouTube Studio to see whether it comes up only when you're uploading or.
No, I'm on mine.
I'm
on mine now.
Isn't it in the description after you hit the more button and you go down and there's tags? And then it says category and you click on that, but you can only pick from what it gives you to pick from.
Which is not much.
Right. And so I went in to people that are in my niche, and I went in to look to what they marked as their category, and there was a common theme. And so that's what I checked. I had it on educational, and
well, I've just gone on to one of like an old video that I've uploaded and clicked on like the details in the YouTube Studio. So you're gonna edit the video in some type of way or change some of the details, and that's where you can select it, as well as when you're uploading the video.
Jennifer, did you find it on the app?
She said she did.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice one.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Right? Hey, I want to be nosy.
Can
I ask? I just wanted to ask you guys, what do you use a lot of tags? I use maybe 10.
I don't use any.
I've got some that I just have in my default in YouTube Studio. I've just defaulted some.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they come up. Yeah, but I don't change them.
I don't change it either.
Right? Yeah. Because I was, some people say, oh no, you got to use at least, 50. I've never used 50.
50?
Ever. Yeah.
I didn't use that many.
Nuts.
And I think there's a maximum anyway, isn't it? 500 characters. Mm-hmm. So it keeps on totaling it up as you go along. So if you're on 10, what are you on there? Like, I don't know, 100 characters or something like that. Exactly. But yeah, you can. And I've heard vidIQ and those people, I don't know, they all seem to say, sure, use them. Even Rob the Maritime, sure, use them. But like, don't sweat over them. But it's a feature. So if you want to use it. But
right.
Yeah. So I just never know if those things are helpful or not. I haven't noticed a huge difference.
No, I don't think so either. Is anyone else making any changes to your channel this year? Nope, me neither. All right, let's look at one more question. Who wants to? Do you guys want to pick a question? We've either got about do we ever feel discouraged or a bit of risk of a bit of burnout? As your channel grows, how do you find keeping up with everything?
I've got a good answer for avoiding burnout, and that is to usually when content creators are dealing with burnout, it's because they are feeling like they've got too much to do, or they're trying to do too much in a short space of time. And a thing that I've found is just break everything down. So focus, don't think, right, a video, I've got to do the research, then I've got to do this, just start at the beginning. Okay, research. And when you're doing the research for your video, the only thing you are focusing on is the research. Then once you've done that, that's done. Then, okay, the only thing I'm thinking about now is recording the video. How do I want to record this video? Just break each thing down into one thing, and you don't only focusing on that one thing.
And then, Peter, the one thing that I found is like today, my husband and I were going back and forth. It wasn't even an argument, but the point is that my brain was going through, okay, if I move that furniture to the booth, then I can sell this piece of furniture and then I can do this, but then I got to make a video. Like, I was all over the place. So I like to do a brain dump first. Like, if I'm thinking, okay, I got to make a video, I have to do a brain dump of everything that goes into the video. Just let vomit come out of my hand and write it. Okay, I want the lighting, I want the place, I want the topic, and do all that, do a brain dump, and then take one of those actionable items like Peter said. Because I just get so overwhelmed, and it's like doing laundry in my house right now. I need to do laundry, guys. It's been a long time. Like, I need to do laundry, but I feel paralyzed because there's so many things I feel I need to do.
Right.
And so I have to just do the mind dump and say, what can I accomplish now?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, what's something exactly right? What's a simple thing I can do now and feel good about it?
And so when it comes to the videos, I just have to say, what is going to make this video come to fruition? And I just have to dump it. Like, it doesn't have to be in order. Just get all your thoughts out and then look at your list and say, okay, now what's reasonable here? Do I really need to do this? Do I really need to put my socks and underwear away before I do my video?
My answer is always no. I always no.
But you know what I'm saying? It's just like my brain is like filling with all this nonsense that has nothing to do with it. But if I just let it go, then I can start looking down my list and saying, this is important to me. This is important to me.
Yeah. Do you guys know I started a new Instagram? So speaking of burnout, I tell you what, I watched this video the other day and someone goes, I am omnipresent. I will be on all the platforms and things. And I just have always tried to avoid all of that. And I've just heard people say things like just focus on your one thing or whatever. But so this week I thought, okay, maybe I'll try and look for like a YouTube over 40 Instagram. So I asked ChatGPT. I said, yeah, that's a great name if it's available. I started the account, and within 24 hours, I got an email from Instagram saying that they've suspended my account for violating community guidelines. And then they just like send an identification, right? So I'm like, whoa, I literally did this. I've never had any problems, not shadow banning, nothing on my Instagram. But most people have a slow pedestrian Instagram. I do. That just sits there for years and you don't use it very much or blah, blah. Never had any issues.
Mine got
suddenly,
hacked.
Yours got hacked. Yeah. So, yeah, like.
And it wants me to keep changing my password. And I won't do it on my phone. I'm very rarely on my computer, so I never have the opportunity to change it on my computer because I have good malware. I do have malware on my phone, but it's odd that it only asks me to do it when it's on my phone.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see that. If it's backwards, your account has been suspended.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I literally was just having so much fun lying in bed thinking, great, I can put some of my privatized shorts not on my YouTube and drop some of them as reels on Instagram. So that was my first.
And you could use songs on Instagram as well.
Yep. And then I got the second one just saying, no, we're not accepting your ID that you sent in. And then I just got, check this out, like, you are permanently disabled. I was like gutted about that. So I was lying in bed, literally zooming down the Zoom tube of life going, oh, wow, I feel so clever that I've thought of a easy little hack. So that's my little sad thing. So now I'm doing like a little bit of TikTok. Rob Maritime on TikTok.
I took a lot of my TikToks of my dog and put it on as shorts.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't use any of those other ones. I should, huh? Do you guys use other things besides YouTube?
No, not me.
Not really, but it does fill a little spot. Like I said, my TikTok, nobody even sees my face. It's just my dog. It's called Beamer the Boy, and it's just the dog. But
Cute.
in times where I haven't made a video in a long time, I'll swipe my video from TikTok and put it onto my YouTube, and I usually get over 1,000 views.
Nice.
Well, because people love the dogs.
Right.
They're
We
looking.
love it. I do. Yeah. Absolutely.
Susan's got a good point, Karen. You can create a new Instagram account and connect it to your Facebook account if
that's how
something
I've
you
been
wanted to do.
That's how I've been getting into the Instagram, is via my Facebook. And
I think that I did that. I think when I made this account, it came up as an option, and I thought, oh, that's nice and easy because I don't need to understand which Google account I'm on right now or blah, blah. But all I can think is, and I asked ChatGPT, and I even asked beforehand, am I safe to do all this? But then I think I went a bit too far because Instagram apparently don't want you to be too fast acting. These are the mistakes that I believe that I made. And I put it on Adam Mosseri's Instagram post this morning because people just get all involved. And I said, I don't expect anyone's going to be interested in someone whining about their account getting disabled. But if anyone's got any ideas, this is what I did. And this is why I think I might have violated the community guidelines because I couldn't see anything. So ChatGPT said, if you are acting like a brand, so I didn't use like a personal name, I went YouTube over 40. If you post too quickly, if you put an external link that looks like you're trying to do some marketing, and if you, that can look a bit spammy because they've just got all the bots, of course, that are just, trying to clear it out all the time. But I'm just gutted that now that name is gone anyway. So, but I was just gutted with myself that I just got a bit too excited and did all that fast action.
If they permanently disabled that account, that means that name should also be disabled in terms of deleted. So you should then be able to still create an account and use that name, even if you use capital letters for the YouTube and then another capital letter for over for the O.
Do you really think that the name becomes available again when an account is disabled?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. I mean, they definitely just said, calm down, just chill. It was all very,
Let me check.
In 7 days. Yeah, they just said in 7 days, if you want to start a new one under a new name. So I thought, you know what, I might just move to TikTok and just throw some little reels on there just as something a little bit different. But yeah, I know.
Wow, that's frustrating.
I know. Yes, exactly right. Instagram doesn't like YouTube links. Exactly. So I kind of looked all of that up because it's that whole thing of, taking people off the platform and stuff. But apparently you just have to step so slowly and everything. But Instagram is quite precious, aren't they, really?
So, yes, if an Instagram account is permanently disabled, after 30 days, the username is available to claim.
Interesting. So now what I want to do is to look up, because then I was trying to look up if, how do I create, is it the whole kind of, what do you call it? It's not VPN. What is it called when they know your IP address or something? Is that the word for it? So if I was to do something from this phone, does Instagram recognize, oh, you're the same person trying to come back 40 days later? So how do I get around that if I wanted to try that again without buying another phone?
They don't use your VPN, they use your email address. So if you logged in with a different email address and tried to use the same username, if it's been past the period where that username becomes available, you should be good to go. Okay,
I might wait for 40 days or something and have a go again from it's a different Google account, or is it a different email address? I don't know. I get confused.
I think it's the email address, because you can have multiple Instagram accounts just using different email addresses.
So sorry, last question, because I'm hogging this topic. But don't they always want a phone number? So do I have to buy a cheapy burner phone? Do you know what I mean? Just to give a different phone number, because they always want you to verify, don't they?
Yeah, so just use, eating chips. Just use Jimbo's phone number.
Okay.
and ask him to give you the code.
Yeah, but then if I'm trying to like log in, sometimes they go, "Oh, was SMS in a code." It gets a bit tricky, doesn't it? When you've got someone,
Yeah.
I might have to buy like a cheapie phone. Become one of those scammy people with like 50 phones.
Yeah,
in
buy
one
a
phone.
burner phone.
Burner phone.
phone.
Right. Okay. What is she saying? If your main network's in your house and you're using your phone at home, it's the same. I think you are exactly right because we're on the Wi-Fi. I think you're exactly right, actually, Susan. I think that's right. Yeah, the main network's in the house. But yeah. So, but anyway, you can have numerous Instagram accounts with the same phone number. I used to have 4 before I left Instagram. Okay, but what if I'm trying to go back as YouTube over 40 in like 40 days? Will they just kind of get really annoyed and crush all of my hopes and dreams?
That's so sad.
It's really
Crushing all your
bad.
hopes and dreams.
Hopes and dreams.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, might be wrong, but I think I'm not. All right. Although I left Facebook, you can have numerous. What is what Catherine's saying? I left Facebook, may have changed. Yeah. We start on Friday. All right, all my lovelies. What do we have any final little wrap-ups before we go? YouTube. Not really. Have we talked ourselves silly now?
I think we've talked ourselves silly. Yeah.
YouTube would probably be.
I just know that my head is really pounding, so I'm gonna have to say goodbye.
You've done so well, Alison.
You have.
All right.
Bye, Allison. Love you.
Hi guys,
See
love
you.
you. Have a
Love
good
you,
night.
Allison.
All right,
Bye.
guys.
Next week. Bye.
Hi.
Everyone
I hope
signing
you
off?
feel better.
I was waving to Allison. Are we signing off?
I think we're signing off. I think Peter took that as a sign off, everybody.
Oh, my goodness. Well, we lost Peter, so I guess we're signing off then. Thanks,
Signing off,
everybody in the chat. We appreciate you for coming.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Susan. See
Have
you,
a good
Catherine.
week.
Uh,
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you next
Bye.
week.
Bye.
See you next week.
Bye, guys. It was fun.
Bye. Thanks, everybody.